So today my husband's going to attempt to narrate my video for me, and I will add in information that he leaves out.
Which will be everything.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, here I go.
You should tell him what I'm doing.
She's painting on her chest.
I'm using an alcohol-based body paint for this, so that way it'll stay on. Yeah, I have clothes on.
Okay. All right, and you're starting to paint a crescent shape. This is going to be the moon. Nice and black. That's black.
Yes, and with these paints, you're using alcohol to put them on. You also use alcohol to remove them, but they are a little bit different than your water-based paints as far as application. They're a little harder to work with, but they last a lot longer.
And you should probably start going to that tanning salon if you're going to be painting your chest this often.
Why? I just paint over it and you can't see it anyway.
I guess so.
Besides, it's bad for your skin. There's a lid. I just used a lid from one of my makeup products to draw a circle, and I left part of it open to start adding in my... What do I add in there, dear?
I have no idea. It's a circle. I'm watching this for the first time. I have no idea what you're painting.
It's best to use a reference photo or pre-draw something, but I never do, of course. So this is my wolf. He's howling up the moon. I'm starting out just drawing. I can't do this with you. Go. You're
so that's
supposed
a
to be
wolf
doing it.
looking up into the sky,
No.
facing away from the moon.
He's howling. He's howling at the moon.
Howling at the moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to dip your brush a lot more with these paints because the alcohol evaporates really fast, so it dries up. So you just have to keep adding paint. Also, my camera cut out because I'm an awesome camera operator and I missed most of the drawing of the wolf. But you can be creative and make your own wolf, or you can just look at the picture of mine and copy it and whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah, people have a pause button. You guys can pause it and draw it.
Okay, let's keep going. What are we
Okay,
doing
then
now?
you're going to start with the white as a base color. Ooh, bam. How about that?
Yeah,
No?
yeah, no, it's
All
base
right.
color. And now what am I doing?
And then you're dabbing him in a bit of blue using a little sponge thingy.
That I pulled chunks out of so the sponge is uneven, and I'm stippling it in there.
Stippling. Yeah.
I actually don't even use those words either. Now this is not edited to have time for us to figure out what we're saying, so you kind of have to move along.
Okay. All right. So stipple your blues, stipple, and then start painting in the background of your landscape.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And I did kind of desert colors, but you can use any colors you want.
Desert makes sense. Wolves aren't.
Wolves live in the forest.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, and the desert maybe.
All right. So pick and choose the colors you decide for your landscape.
I only have one palette of these alcohol-based body paints, so I have a FX palette with like bruise colors and blood colors, so I had to be creative with how I used my coloring, but there's a lot of these palettes, so you can get different colors if you want.
Can we do a slow-mo on the vocals to sip coffee? Because you always have that slow-mo of sipping coffee on the screen.
I didn't for this one because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know if I was going to even use it or make a video ever out of it, though, so I just recorded what I was doing and then was like, hey, why not make a video? Now I'm filling in the wolf with different colors of black, blue, and white, and different shades of blue to show the movement of the fur and the shape of his body. And you can do it like I did, or you can go in and, improvise and make up your own. And then I filled his eye in yellow, even though you can hardly see it because it's so tiny.
Gray wolf.
Isn't that gray?
Well, it could be a gray wolf. That's what wolves are usually, aren't they?
I think.
But you have an exotic kind of colorful wolf.
Yeah.
And then she adds in little bits of
Yeah.
swirls for cloud effect. It's
No,
a
it's supposed to be
swirly
like stained
kind of
glass.
cloudy
It's
day.
stained glass.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't like just how it was kind of flat, and I wanted more of a stained glass effect. It still didn't quite look how I wanted it. So yeah, with the wolf, you can use any colors you want. Obviously, I just like blue.
I like blue too. Looks good. Looks good.
So going in, adding in some white. So like the white I put in areas on a wolf where they would have more white fur, like down their chest, a little bit on their face, kind of, they have areas that are darker and areas that are lighter. I did my best. You can get a picture of a wolf and, work from that if you want.
Make sure to color in the lines. This is where the kindergarten work comes in really to play. I mean, if you failed kindergarten, you're screwed here.
Thank you for comparing my work to kindergartner's work. I guess I gave more time here to talk than I thought I
And
need.
you realized,
I need. It's pretty simple. Fill in the blanks.
Yeah. You should put numbers on, and then you can do paint by numbers.
Body paint by numbers.
Body paint by numbers. There you go. Can we TM that right now? Trademark.
You have to do like a what are those things that the tattoo artists use? The paper that like lays down your transfer, and then you can just paint it in. Here I'm adding white stars. Sorry, you're supposed to be saying this stuff.
Here she's adding white stars.
Just randomly.
She did not spend the time to put in constellations, but I would recommend doing that. I think if you did actual constellations, it would have.
You just
better
totally
effect.
missed that part on what I was doing. So
And then
what I just did was I took a fairly dry brush and I pulled white out from all the way around the piece, so that way it looks like it's kind of glowing. Anyway,
Now she's starting on your face.
What am I doing?
She's drawn in eyebrows.
I just used an eyeliner, brown eyeliner, because I don't have eyebrow pencils, and I just wanted to darken them up to make them look a little more dramatic. Nothing too intense, but just filled them in a little bit darker.
You're still doing the same thing. I don't know what else I'm going to add. Yeah, you're still doing the eyebrows.
Okay, go.
All right, here we go. Transitioning to eyeliner, using a black, sharp, pointy thing to
Liquid eyeliner.
dramatic effect. Liquid eyeliner. There we go. Oh, this sucks doing it under the eyeballs.
How would you know what it feels like?
Because the 2 or 3 times you've done it to me, it's terrible.
So I made it nice and pointy in both the corner and the outside corner, and kept the rest of it very tight along the eyelashes.
All of you makeup artists that like doing this to your eyes, you are masochists.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's probably worse when somebody else does it to you.
Stabbing yourself.
No, I don't ever make my own eyes water, but I make other people's eyes water sometimes. Mostly men, because they aren't used to having pokey things in their eyes.
No. We're usually the ones doing the poking.
Oh,
They
no.
don't
Shh. Take it there. I added another line, since he's not doing his job, I added another line of liquid eyeliner underneath my eye and pulled it even further into, down toward the nose and further out from the corner of the eye. And now I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow and I'm smudging out that bottom line and smudging out the top line above my eye.
Going for like a Cleopatra look there with like the double.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's supposed to be wolfy though.
It's good. I'm sure it'll get wolfy.
Well, what am I doing?
Okay, you're changing the shape of your nose with shadowing of some sort.
Brown eyeshadow.
Brown eyeshadow. Now you're doing the top of the eye, just sinking in the eyeball.
Along the crease of the eye. And let's see. What am I doing?
Now you're.
You know this word.
No.
Contouring. I contour the
son of a-
cheekbones and then highlight above the brow, along the nose, above the cheekbones, and on the chin.
Told you should have done index cards for me.
No, improv. Remember improv.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then you're bushing out your eyebrows, making them nice and animalistic.
Not my
no.
eyebrows. I'm making a new eyebrow above.
Well,
it's very.
But they're gonna become yours because you are a
Oh.
method makeup artist.
Okay.
Become the wolf.
Yeah. And now what am I doing? That first part was done with brown eyeshadow and just an eyeshadow brush.
And you're using your liquid eyeliner here to kind of put in a little bit of detail. Make it really hairy.
Really hairy. It's stylized. It's
You looked like you were annoyed with me in that.
like I was
freeze
annoyed
frame.
with your
Yeah, like
narration.
you knew you were going to be annoyed with this narration.
I didn't know I was gonna have you do this. This is just like
Yeah.
a last minute deciding to make it interesting or confusing. Now I'm doing the same thing below the eye, adding in the hair effect down low and taking it all the way across the cheekbone. Same way with the brown eyeshadow, dragging it down with an with an eyeshadow brush, and then I go in with the black eyeliner, and then that's it. Put on some nice thick mascara or some fake eyelashes, and you guys are ready to go.
Wow, that was it. All right, cool.
Under the blue moon I saw you. So soon you'll take me up in your arms, too late to beg you or cancel it, though I know it must be the killing time. running with